to address the bash. I find it unique because, of course, I get messages of that person you helped, that person, that film you produced, that person is saying this and that. But when I see them in public, they're the nicest to me. So parang sinasabi ko, online, nagkaganon ka sa asawa ko, nagkaganon ka sa akin. But when I see them, uy, Direk, kumusta, how are you? So I thought, is it true? Do you really don't like me or what?
Plastic.
So that's why I choose talaga. Honestly, I don't really believe it. Until it's maybe said to my face, then maybe I can believe it. So parang maybe, kasi for me how I look at it, and I also analyze it. I'm also, I like to analyze things. The anatomy or the makings of a hater or criticizer. But there's a lot of effort to hate. You have to create an account, you have to log in, you have to read, you have to get affected, and you have to type and click. So for a person to go through that, parang, where's that coming from? So you can read all these things, read all these articles, but I really believe that that's maybe in the moment. You know how we like to make emotional decisions, diba? Kung galit kami, we make, and then the next day when you wake up, why did I do that? So that's why maybe I'm able to move on, because if that colleague said something bad about me or my wife, that was then. Hey, we're living in the now. I moved on. And like I said, I've never met anybody that has publicly spoken against me and my wife, not in my face, has told me how they felt. So maybe it's not real, I don't know. And I choose to see the good in people. I choose to see their talent. That's what I really want to believe in, because we all have that in us. And at the end of the day, whether we like it or not, hate comes from love. So maybe they just all love us. That's their way of loving us, is because they hate us.
Baka nagpapapansin lang din. Yung last question ko na lang, Aaron, since first time natin ma-meet si Direk na siya na yung bagong presidential advisor. Gusto ko malaman, Direk, what are the challenges that you're facing right now na may bago kang posisyon, and how does it feel being close to the president?
Being close to the president is a great blessing. And again, I've known him for a very, very long time, so it's not new to me. I guess what's new to me is that, it's Mr. President, it's not anymore Tito Bong. It's not anymore Tita Lisa, it's Madam First Lady. But of course, we still have our private moments where we're still very casual with each other. But it's a big responsibility. Let's put it that way. It's a big responsibility, especially when the president gives you this trust and his support. And same with the first lady. So it's a great responsibility. I'm learning the system. I'm learning how it works. It's very different from where I come from. I'm also very careful because I've gotten a lot of advice also, now that you're associated with the first family, there may be a lot more people that, want to get closer to you. So I'm also very aware of that. I know it's only 6 years, so I don't want to burn bridges. I don't want to make enemies, because I know that there is a term limit to this. In 2028, it's going to be a new administration. So I want to be able to still be doing what I love to do, and if after the administration, I want to go back into the creative industry again. So I'm very careful, I'm learning, I'm listening, and I think being close to the president and the first lady, I know I can text or call them, and they always answer me with the president. He calls me randomly sometimes. I was at a set. I remember my script one goes, "Uy, tumatawag si Mr. President." So we still have a very casual relationship, and the president, from my perspective, he's still the same. And what I really want to say about the president is that, love him or hate him, criticize him or praise him, his heart is in the right place. His heart is for the Filipino people, and he wants to do well. He wants to do well. And every day he is. He may not be represented in the best way possible, but from my perspective, from my access, he really loves the Filipino people. He feels that they're the best people in the world. And with the First Lady as well, and her energy, her excitement, she's so dynamic, and I believe that the next 6 years, at least from my perspective, give it a chance. I know it's been 6 months, and the president and the first family will always be criticized because we always want to be better, right? We can never settle. If he fulfills a promise, we want more, and that's what it is. So if I can just say one thing again, just to close it also, we may disagree on so many levels, but let's agree on one thing. Imposible naman wala kang agree with the president. He wants to bring down prices. Let's help him. Because he's also very vocal, he needs our help, he needs our support. And if we can do that together, who knows? Again, the success of the president is the success of our country, and that's all of us. So yeah, I mean, again, the next 6 years, I don't know what to expect, to be honest with you. I don't know what to expect. But I'm excited, I'm challenged, and I'm ready. And I hope to make you all proud as well.
And with that, Aaron, good luck to your movie and